Well, let us see what is the next best thing that Blender has to offer us. And this is really one of the most wonderful and best thing that Blender has to offer us. We come over here in the render properties, and here in the simplify we get this check mark. And if we check this mark, what it will do is it will reduce the memory used over here. If you see over here, we have got these vertices, faces, triangles. If I pick this off, the vertices and triangles are more, and if I tick over here, the vertices and triangles are very low. So in the viewport we can change the amount of triangles which are appearing, and we can also change them which are appearing in render. So maximum subdivision, how many subdivisions must be there in the scene for viewport, for render, there are different parameters. Child particles, this is especially useful when we are using hair elements. Now what I have actually done is I have selected this monkey, I have gone to particle system, and here in the particle system I have used hair, and then given in the children in the children's panel I have went and given the interpolated it. And then what I am doing is I am coming over here in the render properties, and in the simplify option I am getting this child particles. Now what this actually does is, if I put this over 1, so it is going to use as many particles as I have. For example, I have 10,000 particles, so it is going to show me 10,000 particles with interpolated. If I come over here and reduce these child particles, which are interpolated ones, and if I reduce this value, it's going to reduce it in the viewport, but in the render it will be rendering completely. So that is one of the most wonderful features that I found in any 3D software, to simplify just with one click. And then if you want, you can reduce the texture quality to 128 to 512 to 1024, whichever size you want. Just for viewport there is a different parameter, for render there is a different parameter, and for viewport there is a volume resolution which is used for smoke. For example, if I select this, if I go to render output and select this monkey and switch it off and bring this monkey in and click on this monkey, go to shading tab and go to this one and add a principal volume, PRIN principal volume, and give this output to volume and remove it from here. So this is how it is appearing. And let me go over here. With the help of simplify, what you can do is you can reduce the volume resolution, how beautiful or how clear you want the volume to be rendered in the viewport or not. So these are the parameters which are provided by simplify. The next is culling. Grease pencil is completely off the topic, so we will be going in that topic at a special day. We will give a special timing for that complete thing. The next is culling, camera culling and distance culling. What actually culling means is, if you activate culling, whichever part is not visible to camera, it will delete it, it will not render it, it will not calculate it as well. So that is camera culling. And distance culling is how far the object is from the camera. If it is, the value defined here will define which, at how much distance the particles will be rendered, and beyond that won't be rendered. So that is provided by camera culling and distance culling. But for activating this, what you need to do is you need to go to object properties, and here in the object properties you need to go to visibility, and in the visibility you have a culling option, and then you can click on use camera culling, distance culling. Now they are grayed out because simplify hasn't been activated, or simplify has been activated but distance culling and camera culling hasn't been activated yet. when you activate this, you need to go to object data properties, and then in the visibility option you have to come to the culling drop down menu, and here you need to use, you can then use camera culling and use distance culling. So I hope you are liking this video. If you like this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button, hit the comment, and come up with anything what you want to ask, or any doubts that you got about Blender. And if you want, you can financially support me on Google Pay, Phone Pay, Paytm, and phone number will be given in the description. And if you want, you can support me through Patreon page, links will be given in the description as well. And with that being said and done, try to see it, learn it, understand it. I will see you in the next video.
Veda.